Good morning, can you hear me?
Mumbai.
So, once again, what a pleasure to welcome you all today. In fact, every time I stand before this incredible community of real estate experts, I'm just reminded of how fortunate we all are. Because today what we are seeing is, we are not only witnessing Dubai real estate transformation, but actually playing a small part in shaping this. In fact, let's face it, Dubai, this city never stops. Month after month, quarter after quarter, we keep shattering all the real estate records. And this quarter, I'm sure we all are very happy to know that Dubai real estate has not just performed, it has shattered all the records so far. An astounding 49% growth year on year, a monumental transaction of almost 53,000 plus transactions, and now we know it's really history in the making. And in fact, these are not just numbers, these are signals of an incredible shift. And this just tells us that Dubai is no longer a transit. This is a place where people are coming, investing, settling, and actually setting the roots for future generations to come. And that is really good news for all of us. If we talked about 53,000 plus transactions happening in Dubai real estate market in the last quarter, one thing which is incredibly encouraging for all of us is the fact that of this, off-plan is leading the surge with almost around 30,000 plus transactions. So that gives us the answer that yes, people are looking at Dubai as really a place where they can invest and they can look and grow in the future. And that is why, as we say, Dubai is truly evolving. And again, one taking advantage of this and taking a part of this momentum, today we are all here to talk about yet another iconic transformation happening today within our own most loved waterfront community, Rashid Yachts Marina. So ladies and gentlemen, it's really a proud moment for all of us here at Emaar as we present before you yet another iconic, yes, you will come to know in a short while why this is a really first time iconic opportunity in Rashid Yachts Marina. A community where truly legacy is meeting lifestyle, where the azure of history and the enchanting marina come together to create a phenomenal synergy. So let's all come together and let's witness today what is this iconic opportunity which is going to be presented in front of each one of you.
The economic cornerstone.
So, they say past is truly the foundation upon which future is built. And in fact, to truly grasp the magnitude of today's vision, we must first honor the roots that shaped it. So even before we get to see what exactly is the vision and transformation which we are looking at in Rashid Yachts Marina, let's actually take a minute to reflect on Mina Rashid's journey. A journey from 1972, a journey from a humble beginning of being a trading port to what it is today as becoming one of the most aspiring waterfront destinations of the world. So join me as we go back to actually experience a slice of history which makes Mina Rashid truly special and truly a part of legacy.
The economic cornerstone of Dubai, home of the legendary ocean liner Queen Elizabeth II, a regional maritime hub for half a century. Welcome to Mina Rashid, an historical port of rich culture, born out of the vision of a great leader. From fishermen and pearl divers to dhow builders and traders, the roots of Dubai are inherently anchored to the sea. By mid-1960s, the city of merchants demanded modern infrastructure. Steered by the then ruler and founder of the emirate, Sheikh Rashid bin Zayed Al Maktoum, a new commercial hub connecting east and west was born. Enjoying a strategic location on the southern coast of the Arabian Gulf, Mina Rashid is a jewel in the sea. Today, under the leadership of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, Mina Rashid reinstates the city's optimistic tomorrow.
So that is how the spirit of the sea is actually going to be the soul of the city. So this is where it all began in the year 1972. And now let me actually take you to understand what is the vision which we actually aspire for Rashid Yachts Marina. So when you see all these global cities, maybe Portofino or Sardinia or Santorini, what we see is an amalgamation of luxury, lifestyle and all with the spirit of the sea. And that's exactly what Rashid Yachts Marina brings to Dubai. This azure of a marina lifestyle combined with a boutique residential masterpiece where everything is within your reach and yet the calming waters are always there to welcome you day and day night. So let's welcome to see the magnificent vision of Rashid Yachts Marina.
The ordinary never appealed to me. I only settled for the fascinating. Sailing, tanning, swimming. I create the theme and the setting. Playing morning runs, laughing. I pick the perfect residence for my family. Exquisite delights, fashion, art. I indulge all my senses. Mingling, celebrating, fine dining. I enjoy the harmony of each moment. As to the form, casual, or a mix of both, when I live with my style and press, I settle for a glamorous seafront destination, alive with the extraordinary. Rashid Yachts Marina by Emaar.
Yes, so truly, Rashid Yachts Marina is a masterpiece where you celebrate life every day. In fact, just a quick look at the master plan vision will help you understand that Rashid Yachts Marina is actually a combination of a beautiful marina lifestyle along with all the modern conveniences put together. And of course, not to forget the history which Rashid Yachts Marina truly boasts of. As we all know, Dubai's only floating hotel, the Queen Elizabeth II, which itself is a rich boutique of history and heritage, is permanently parked in Rashid Yachts Marina. In fact, just if you think about it, just understand of all the destinations in Dubai, why did the Dubai government choose Rashid Yachts Marina or Mina Rashid as a place to permanently moor Queen Elizabeth II? It's a food for thought, right? There are a lot of other aspiring destinations where this heritage piece could have been done. But this tells you that it's not only Emaar's vision to create it as one of the most boutique waterfront lifestyle, but even the government's vision to actually catapult this entire area into the next most aspiring destination of Dubai. So this is in line with the Dubai government's vision 2040 of increasing the prominence of all these waterline communities. And that's why you will find that every day you get news about new infrastructure, connectivity, everything being enhanced to this entire area. And the best part is, today if you see in the entire hinterland of Maritime City, the only organized waterfront community which is available today is Rashid Yachts Marina. And not only having Queen Elizabeth II, which becomes a crown jewel in the community, but along with that you can see we have the world-class super yacht marina, the international cruise terminal. In fact, one point which I'm sure all of you know is right from 2023 onwards, the government has redirected all the cargo operations from Mina Rashid to Jebel Ali. Right? So the ambition of the government is to keep this as a purely ambitious international cruise terminal. So you have an international cruise terminal, you have a fully functional super yacht marina and a community which is just in the hinterland. How can it get better than this? So this is Rashid Yachts Marina for you. So this was about the ambition of the master plan. But again, as we are all real estate experts here, one thing which is always key in the success of any master plan is its location. So even when we see the location wise, Rashid Yachts Marina enjoys an excellent location Deira or Dubai, they are all leasehold. There is no freehold opportunity there, and that's why Rashid Yachts Marina becomes the most ambitious, aspirational freehold property, which is very well connected to legacy Dubai, as well as very well connected to the modern downtown. So you can see here just 20-25 minutes away from downtown Dubai, 20 minutes drive from the Dubai International Airport, and again just around 25 to 30 minutes away from Dubai Marina. And as we said, it is giving you a seamless connectivity to all the bustling trade hubs like Bosu, Deira as well as Dubai. So excellent location as well as seamless connectivity. And now, I just want to leave you for a few seconds because this will help you understand how life at Rashid Yachts Marina is going to be turning out. So a beautiful thriving marina, boutique residences facing the sea, al fresco dining and restaurants. Truly, every day is going to be a vacation. So don't be surprised if tomorrow people staying in Rashid Yachts Marina don't want to go on vacation, because for them, every day in this community is a retreat, is a rejuvenating celebration of life. So if this is a thriving marina, on the other hand, we have the beautiful bustling promenade. So come in the morning, take your coffee from one of the multiple restaurants available to you, take a beautiful walk with your partner, and that is what we call as life. Multiple retail opportunities across the entire master plan, al-fresco dining options, and vibrant landscape all make the joy of living much more relevant every day at Rashid Yachts Marina. So this is a quick look at how life at Rashid Yachts Marina is going to turn out. But now I'm sure you all want to know what is the on-ground reality. Because every time when we talk to our real estate partners, many of them still look at okay, what's happening in Rashid Yachts Marina. So let me take you on ground, on site to Rashid Yachts Marina to actually tell you what is the bustling activity happening there. In fact, one thing which I'm truly proud to share with you is all the projects which have been launched are now running ahead of time. I'm sure all of you have visited Rashid Yachts Marina? Yes? Yeah. So if not, please go and have a look, because truly every project is racing ahead of its timeline. And in fact, don't believe me, let me take you to Rashid Yachts Marina and you can see the entire transformation happening in this master community right before you. Yes, we are very, very happy because our first residents at Rashid Yachts Marina are set to arrive very, very soon. And our first boutique residence, which was launched in Rashid Yachts Marina in 2022, which is CK. So, just for a quick update, the building completion has been done. All the initial snagging, everything is in process. And September 10th, 2025 is the date when we are expecting our first residents at CK to step in. So yes, we are very, very happy that Rashid Yachts Marina is setting sail very soon. In fact, let me take you on ground to show you how exactly Seagate now looks like. So again, as always with Emaar, whatever we promise, we deliver. And this is exactly, you can see, Seagate is ready, and all all the amenities which we promised are all coming alive. And soon we will have our first residence in the Seagate in Rashid Yachts Marina coming. So that was about a quick update on what is happening on ground. And in fact, just to give you a quick roundup of what is happening in Rashid Yachts Marina, I'm sure all of you are aware, we launched this beautiful boutique waterfront master plan in 2022. And first, we started with the phase 1. In fact, phase 1 was very distinct because it was a beautiful resort style living, along with the longest swimmable canal today available in any community of Dubai. So this is where the entire story started. And again, each and every project which we launched in phase 2 was hugely successful. After completing the phase 1 launches, we quickly moved on to phase 2 here. And again, I'm sure each one of you is of witness to the overwhelming response which each project in Rashid Yachts Marina has got. Be it Pier Point 1, 2, Porto Views, Marina Place 1 and 2, every project was sold out. If not in 24, at least 48 hours, all the projects were gone. And that shows how the people of Dubai, how the investors and residents of Dubai have actually reacted to this beautiful opportunity in front of them. And again, quick insight, when we started with Rashid Yachts Marina, initially it was mainly the investors who were looking at opportunities within this beautiful master plan. But as we move ahead, now 70% of the people who have invested in Rashid Yachts Marina are end users. So we have a very, very healthy mix of end users and investors, which actually tells you how beautifully this community is taking shape. So this is exactly the story so far. And of course now, as I said, today is a very iconic moment because now we are taking this master plan to the next level. We are actually adding a very beautiful icon to this master plan. But to tell you more about this new project which we are launching, let me welcome my development colleague Dipti. In fact, the best part is Dipti has been involved with the Rashid Yachts Marina master plan right since its inception, and that's why we thought nobody can help you understand the vision of this master plan better than us. So ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Dipti to help you understand this iconic offering which we are having.
Hello everyone, hi. My name is Deepthi and I represent Emaar as the head of development for this particular master plan, Rashid Yachts Marina. My involvement with Rashid Yachts Marina has been as long as this master plan has been around. I have been responsible for the launch of the master plan, the whole development, as well as the individual buildings. And it gives me immense pride today to be here with all of you to witness the latest development that we have. Now, Rashid Yachts Marina is something that we are all very, very aware of. It's a very special master plan, and it is a remarkable transformation of the iconic Port Rashid to a very exclusive waterfront living. And what makes this master plan special is all that it offers. It is a master plan which is offering every possible comfort that you can have within a community. It is offering a pedestrian-friendly lifestyle. We have a promenade in phase 2, which is almost 2.5 kilometers long, and we have healthcare facilities, we have schools, we have jogging and walking tracks. And we have a lot of retail, which is specifically concentrated on the promenade side, which means it leads to a very, very bustling promenade, full of life, and always, it's like never a dull moment in Rashid Yachts Marina. We will also be having 3 hotels in this master plan, which will be coming soon. So with all their open spaces and parks and resorts, it makes a perfect space for anybody to live and enjoy this waterfront living. So today, as we all have, we are already aware of that this is a very momentous day for Emaar as well as our special master plan, because today we announce the launch of Emaar's first hospitality quality residential offering in Rashid Yachts Marina. So Vida comes to Rashid Yachts Marina and we present to you our new iconic Baystar by Vida. I'll let you soak in the view of the serene experience that anybody will be enjoying here, and let you watch this. Now we highlight the exact location of where Baystar is. So as you can see, as you all probably are aware that the phase 1 of the master plan is here. And when phase 1 did so beautifully, it had such good reception in the market, we decided to start the development of phase 2, starting for the first 5 projects which you are aware of, and the latest one, which is Baystar by Vida. You can see just by the location that it is a waterfront community. It is a project which has straight views of the sea, whereas on the rear side, if you can see, we have the view of the Dubai downtown. So technically, there are no bad views in this project, and anything you buy, you're always winning. You can see we have a school, mosque, so phase 2 is self-sufficient. It even has amenities like spas and hotels which will come in the future. And this is what Baystar is going to be looking like. And being an architect myself, I cannot go ahead without talking about the beautiful facade that Baystar has. The architectural language of this development is inspired by maritime history and Fort Rashid, with strong horizontal bands and flowing balconies. And these balconies are specifically placed in a way that you maximize. You can see high glass over here, floor to ceiling glass, which is going to bring in a lot of light into your units and give you uninterrupted views of either the sea or the downtown. And you come down, when you come down, this is Baystar here. It also offers you, what's very special about Baystar is the offering of retail. We have an entire retail frontage, which is going to be food and beverage, and this F&B opens up directly into our bustling promenade with food, activity, and yachts, which is this. Okay, and let's now come down to the elite amenities that Baystar is going to offer you. Here's a look of the project. This is the deck level, which is your podium, which is not just an infinity pool, but it has a lot of other amenities. We'll go through it right now. But just by the look of it, you feel connected to water. You are living in a community which is serene, calm, and which is always full of life. To go into the detail of the amenities, this is technically the second floor of the project, and you can see we have both outdoor and indoor amenities. We have a swimming pool for adults and for kids. We have sports courts, play areas, yoga areas, barbecue spaces. That's all outdoor. And for indoor, we have a gym, a multi-purpose room, as well as a kids play area. So this project as such has everything within the line. So we can see the kids' play area specifically for which is going to be safe and secure, and the grown-ups that are at school which will have the infinity edge. And now if we come down to the interiors, because we've seen architecturally how it looks, and now to look at the interiors. As we all know, Vida is a very young and youthful brand, so we have tried to bring in the feel of Vida into the project. So we have a warm palette which is neutral, warm, and it has the feel of hospitality, which is the first time in Rashid Yachts Marina. And these are the views from your units. So waking up every morning to a space like this, which has ample view of the sea, the yachts, and well-lit interiors, it uplifts you. This is another view of the bedroom of one of the units facing the marina. And if we now just go a little more technical, but I'll try to be quick, but we'll just go through the configuration of the floor plans. So primarily Baystar is it's a composition of 2 towers. We have 16 floors and 20 floors, and it has a common podium. The parking is distributed in your ground and first floor. So you have every resident gets a dedicated parking, and then we move up to the deck level, which is the amenities level, which we see here. So as you can see, both towers have direct uninterrupted views to the marina, which is where the prime units are placed. And to not miss the other part, we have the smaller units placed, which has city views down, and that looks straight to Burj Khalifa and Dubai downtown. Okay, here's a quick look at the massing of all the towers. As you can see, this project is special. It has an offering of 1 bedroom, 2 bedroom, 3, as well as 4 bedroom, which is very exclusive. We have all the 3 and 2 bedrooms facing directly the marina, and they are good sizes, as well as the units that are in pink over there. Those are the 1 bedroom units which face the way downtown. And as you can see, the 4 bedroom units, which are very special and very exclusive. There are 10 of these which have been specifically intentionally put right at the top of the project, the top of the building, so they have best views, and there's only 2 units per floor. At the bottom we have the entire stretch of retail, which means that we have a very active promenade, and we have a very lively scenario coming down. And if we move from this, just to understand what a typical floor looks like, this is what any typical floor in all the towers will be. This is tower 1 specifically, and we can see how there are 2, 3 bedrooms and 2 bedroom on the seaside. So up high is the sea, and below is the downtown side, where we have stacked 1 bedrooms. And we also have these corner bedrooms, the 1 bedrooms which get a panoramic view of the sea. Tower 2 is similar, but just a mirror of the tower 1, but it's exactly the same. We have lifts over here. We have each tower has enough number of lifts. We have staircases placed. We have all your other utilities. And now if we come down to the layouts of each type of unit. This is our 1 bedroom unit, which comes with a fully fitted kitchen. And as you can see, it's a generous size. It is all the kitchen is fully fitted, which means you just need to get a washing machine to move into this place. And every unit comes with a balcony. And as you can see, both the master bedroom and the living room have access to the balcony. Then we have a two-bedroom unit with an area of 1,255 square feet, and it again has a fully fitted kitchen. Here we have an additional storage space, which is very useful, and again a fully fitted kitchen, plus the balconies placed for both the two-bedroom, the living as well as bedroom. Then the three-bedroom here, which comes with a maid's room with an area of 1,702 square feet and a very, very generous balcony. So these balconies are all facing the sea, which makes them very appealing. And finally, we have the four-bedroom units. These units there are just two of these units on the top floors, and they have very good area. We have 2,925 square feet, and we have panoramic views on our living rooms, on our bedrooms, and a fully fitted kitchen as well. I think this sums up the whole project. The technical is part of it, but I know you're all real estate people and you're more interested in the commercials. So I think I'll bring my faculty and ask her to come and take it from there. Thank you.
So now I think everybody is well versed with the project. And again, now you can understand why we call it as iconic. We all know, I think you're all real estate experts. In real estate, the master plans which always appreciate are the waterfront properties. Agree with me? And this is not only in Dubai, real estate, but the Middle East, but it is global. So yes, we have a beautiful boutique waterfront property, and now we have actually elevated it by making it branded. And again, a very iconic brand. Today, if you see Vida is known for its vibrant, youthful charm. So that's why when these two have come together, Rashid Yachts Marina and the iconic Vida brand, now you know why this is a project which is going to be really in demand. In fact, now that we have understood the location, the configuration, let us actually understand why investing in Baystar by Vida is actually a great return on investment. So some quick figures and metrics for you. Again, we want your attention here because what we have done here is we have compared here a regular waterfront property, a branded property, and a branded waterfront property. Right? So if you see, when we put all these three propositions together, one thing which comes very clear is branded waterfronts command a 40% premium, right? And when we say 40%, these are not ordinary figures. And now you know why the people who are really real estate experts who want to build a portfolio always have these projects in their portfolio. Because this is actually double than that of non-waterfront branded properties. So again, this is a big win-win. And in fact, the waterfront location amplifies the value which outperforms both non-waterfront branded as well as unbranded properties. So I'm sure this statistics will help you understand why Baystar by Vida is an iconic collaboration of a premium waterfront location and an iconic hospitality brand, which truly is going to set the ROI of the property in motion. Wait, we have some more statistics for you. So what we have compared here is how the branded waterfront residences perform over a period of time. Right? Port Dalames, the Madinat Jumeirah, and all the waterfront properties. Today, on an approximate, even on a very optimistic note, any waterfront property if you go to buy, the per square foot price is not less than 5,000, 5,500. Agree with me? Right? And when you buy something at this high price, you are already entering into a market, into a brand which is mature. Getting my point? So today, if the per square foot prices of all these mature waterfront properties is there, it's already mature. So today, anybody entering inside will not get an exponential return. And by contrast, if you come to Rashid Yachts Marina, when did we launch? We just launched in the year 2022. Any idea how much we launched CK at? What is the per square foot prices of CK? Exactly, right? We started at around 1,300 to 1,400, and today already we are talking in excess of around 3,000. We are showing you the graph. So you can see here, because we are entering into a waterfront project which is still taking shape, which is in the nascent stage, that is why the returns are going to be truly exponential. In fact, let me show you some more details which can help you understand. So if you see here, we have if you see here, we have pulled up the latest transactions from DLD which has happened in Rashid Yachts Marina. So if you see here, today the per square foot prices which are taken at Rashid Yachts Marina is in excess of around 3,500. And where did we start from? We started from around 1,500. So you can see here why we say this is one of the most excellent opportunities available in Dubai real estate today. So from 1,500 dirhams per square foot, just 2022, we are already touching in excess of around 3,500. And remember, the first project is just being handed over. So imagine as the phase 1 gets handed over, as the phase 2, which is truly iconic, starts taking shape, the retail comes into play, the promenade is active, how much this appreciation will happen. And that's why it's really a fantastic opportunity which is not to be missed. A phenomenal gain of already 130% just in the span of last 3 to 4 years. And now, let us understand what is the value proposition which today Rashid Yachts Marina brings to the market. So first, as we said, it's an extremely attractive per square foot. If you see today, at the price point today, which people will be entering at Baystar, by the time of handover, already they will be looking at a per square foot appreciation of almost around 5,000 to 6,000, if not more. Agree with me, right? And plus, in the entire vicinity today, if you see all other projects, there is no proper master community today in the entire hinterland, and that's why there is truly a gap which Rashid Yachts Marina is going to fulfill. Plus, the best part is with Rashid Yachts Marina, you are entering into a waterfront development which is just taking off. And I think you all agree, people who put money in any master plan which is just taking shape are those who actually smile their way to the bank. Agree with me? And that is the opportunity you have with Rashid Yachts Marina. Plus, the fact that it's ideal waterfront location, plus it's integrated premium lifestyle. It's a community which is close to the cruise terminal, buzzing marina, and of course, it boasts proximity to Dubai's only floating hotel. All this come together to create really iconic destination. And plus, if you see, this is one of the last seafront master plans in Dubai. So obviously, the demand is going to be always there for Rashid Yachts Marina. So I'm sure when you look at all this, you will understand why Baystar by Vida is an excellent opportunity both from an investment as well as from an investment perspective. So having seen that, now let's have a quick look at the commercials of Rashid Yachts Marina. So as Dipti mentioned, in this boutique project we have 2 towers and we have 1, 2, 3 and 10 boutique 4-bedroom apartments. So we have these sizes. Again, the sizes are very generous here. The 1 bedrooms with an average size of around 750. So you can see we have from 728 square feet onwards going up to 1000 square feet. The 2 bedrooms, we have around 100 units in both the towers. put together. Around 62 units in the 3-bedroom space, and we have expansive 4-bedroom which are again in the size range of around 2,900 to 2,950 square feet. So this is the exclusive inventory on offer, and one look at these numbers will tell you that you have to act really fast. Because as we talk, there are a lot of people who are already waiting for their chance to enter inside this master plan, and that's why you have to be very fast before we actually finish our inventory. And now to talk about the prices. Again, when you look at the prices, don't look at the prices in isolation. Okay? When we talk about Baystar by Vida, this is not like any other regular project where you just take the PSF price and decide. This is an iconic waterfront location in one of the best possible locations in Dubai, and plus it is the first branded offering in the entire Rashid Yachts Marina master plan, and that is what makes it truly special. So let's look at the commercials. The 1-bedroom starts from around 2.1 million onwards, going up to 2.3 million. The 2-bedrooms start from around 2.8 million, going up to 4.5 million. The 3-bedrooms around 4 million upwards, going up to 5.5 million. And of course, those 10 boutique 4-bedroom apartments, which are truly expansive, they come in the space of around 11.3 million upwards. So again, when you look at the pricing, you will agree that this is indeed a very, very attractive price. In fact, even before we go back, let me just take you 2-3 slides back, and you can see here, right? Already today, the 1-bedroom apartments are selling in excess of around 2.7 million. Can you see this? And these are all the exact statistics pulled away from the flat department. So now you know why this is indeed a very attractive value proposition. So having looked at the prices, let's come to the payment plan. Again, the payment plan is very flexible and very well spaced out. In fact, it is 20% every year. So we start from around 20% in 2025, and each year we finish the 20% milestone, and the anticipated completion date is in December 2029. So very flexible, well laid out payment plan. And of course, the question, what is it for us?